All right, Meteorologist Zac Scott here with another update. Want to give you a quick one here. We still have our severe thunderstorm warning for the storm in Bosque County moving to the east. Maybe some small hail up to the size of quarters with that one. And then we've got our thunderstorms down to the southeast and a new thunderstorm trying to develop. That one may be moving in to Milam County again. All right, Jess Alvaro sent this in from Whitney. This is Western Hill County. Another closer look here at our supercell. You have your rain-free base right here. You got your updraft. And then over here behind me, you've got your downdraft. This is where the large hail, maybe tennis balls, golf balls, maybe some baseballs mixing in there as this storm rolls. But we currently do have a tornado warning. This is for extreme northern portions of Burnett County. So this is getting ready, the circulation getting ready to move into southern Lampasas County. As of right now, Lampasas, technically you're not under a tornado warning, and the National Weather Service, as we speak, is not expecting to carry over the tornado warning. But nonetheless, you do have a rotating thunderstorm very close to your community. So severe thunderstorm warning here in Freestone County for this cell in the far northern areas. Possibility of quarter-size hail and maybe wind gusts 40 up to 50 miles per hour. But it does look like in the last couple of images that this storm is weakening. You see it's almost stationary, so very heavy rainfall coming down. If it could actually start to move to the south, Fairfield, heads up to you around 629.
When is that supposed to arrive here?
Yeah, we're already seeing the rain and storms moving into our western counties now. The stormy weather is expected to continue to increase from west to east as we go through the morning. Off and on showers and thunderstorms will be in the forecast for central Texas throughout your Wednesday, so we'll go ahead and call it a washout. All right, with that being said, there is a thread for a strong storm or two. Again, if you're not familiar with this, you're new to the area, we show this often in cooperation with the Storm Prediction Center out of Norman, Oklahoma. They issue these areas to watch. And I agree with this. I do think the better chance, though, is North Texas into the Arklatex region. But we're going to be on the southern edge of some enough ingredients coming together to warrant the mention of maybe a strong storm or two. That means a marginal risk. So the lower you are on the scale means widespread severe weather not anticipated, just enough ingredients come together where a strong storm or two will be possible. The higher up you go on the scale, severe weather becomes more likely and more widespread and more destructive. Getting pretty good signature right there. Again, seeing this potential tornado trying to develop. 5:33 p.m. in Lakewood Harbor. You need to take your tornado safety precautions. You need to move away from the walls and windows, your exterior walls. Move inside into the interior part of your home. Get into a closet if you can. Again, we could be seeing Meridian, you're okay. Something we've been watching all overnight. Well, we finally have our strongest storm, and again, it's for the cell here in Hill County. The rest of the line is just a very quick hit of some heavy rain and maybe a brief gusty wind, but our strongest cell developed to the southwest is moving into Hill County now. The severe thunderstorm warning is going to go until 7 a.m. A lot of lightning associated with it, and where you see the dark reds and the pinks kind of mixing in there, that's where we could see a pocket of small hail up to the size of quarters. I know TxDOT, they have focused on the interstate. It looked great yesterday in spots, still some snow in there, but the side roads getting a little bit better, still a lot of snow and ice. All of that now, a new layer is out there this morning. So it is absolutely treacherous for travel across central Texas. There's not a road that hasn't been touched here. So keep that in mind if you have to leave. You're outside, so much chatter around the neighborhoods, just kids screaming. My snowman lasted about 10 minutes. It actually fell forward. Don't know what my problem was there.
Bad posture.
Absolutely bad posture. We worked so hard. I mean, it was huge. Temperatures are just brutal outside. We're not used to this kind of stuff. We're not made for it. 4 degrees in Lampasas, 5 in Gatesville, 6 in Temple. Some of you that maybe are new to Central Texas, you just relocated from the northern half of the U.S. You said, this is what I went to get away from. What are you doing to me? We don't usually see it down here either. All right, of course, we're here at the H-E-B in Belmead. Our Camo Santa tour is rolling on. Now, Camo Santa's not here this morning, but I will remind you he'll be here live in person later on this evening at 5 and 6, so come on down and see him. I am here with Miss Rhonda.
Meteorologist Zac Scott's joining us now with all the answers to all the questions.
Yes. Hey, thanks, Doug and Leslie. Yeah, I hope I have all the answers. We've been tracking the chance for severe weather as we've gone through the last few days, and now it's here upon us. We do have a thunderstorm watch out for the counties in yellow, pretty much all of I-35 out towards the east. Tornado watch in the red just east of central Texas. It's right here again in northern central portions of Bell County, moving off towards the east around 30 miles per hour. So heads up Troy, 548, that's right about now. And then we'll see Bell Falls around 605, Chilton around 618, and Lott at 622. There are teenagers that have lived lived here their whole lives that have never seen snow like this, right? I mean, this is the most snow we've seen in over a decade. Probably, I believe, with looking through the data, this is the biggest snow we've seen in the 21st century. I haven't seen a green yard, and anyone that has one, I would love to see that water bill.
Zach and Jim there joining us this morning. Where are you going?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. I really, for a second, I thought we went to commercial break and I was done. I was gonna do my usual pushover. Hello, Chris, we're gonna need to get the lightning bolt on your head, and I can do that with my wand here in a few minutes. Oh my gosh, what do you think?
With meteorologist Zac Scott, who's tracking a much warmer start to our Tuesday. What can you tell us?
Yeah, exactly. Let's start right there, Heidi. We are 25 degrees warmer than where we were this time yesterday. As promised yesterday, I told you as we got into your Tuesday morning, we would be warmer because a warm front was overall going to be lifting north overnight and through the morning hours, and that would bring in a warmer, muggier air mass from the Texas coast and the Gulf of Mexico, and that'll be one of the big differences today. Really two differences: the added cloud cover because of the increasing moisture, and then it's going to be noticeably more humid today, but it has kept our temperatures mild. Instead of the 40s we were seeing this time yesterday morning, we've got most of the area in the 60s and upper 60s at that. 67 Waco, 67 Killeen. We're seeing that warm, muggy air continue to slowly spread off towards the northwest, and again, we'll continue to see that trend as we go through the day. We're off to a cloudy start. We're going to try to thin out some of that cloud cover, but overall, again, it's going to be a mostly cloudy day with the sunshine filtering in this afternoon. Because of that, we're not going to be quite as warm as the low to mid 80s yesterday. I think we're going to be more upper 70s, low 80s. Most of us are going to be about 78 to 82 degrees will be the range for highs across central Texas as a whole. Our front moves in as we go overnight. We'll see increasing rain and thunderstorm chances, and then briefly see a little bit of a cool down. But the front that's going to be coming through tomorrow is going to be a Pacific front. No push of cold air behind it. The dry air behind it will heat up with the abundant sunshine we'll see tomorrow. We'll see highs in the 70s, so not a big cool down. As far as rain chances go today, best chance for a stray shower our southeastern third, mainly in the afternoon into the early evening hours. A stray shower can't be rolled out there. Spotty sprinkle back towards the northwest possible, but the main rain chances for us come as we go overnight. We'll see rain develop out towards the west. That'll roll east as we go through the overnight hours, and we could even see a few strong to severe storms embedded in there. More on that forecast coming up. All right, again, spring officially starts on Saturday. Meteorological spring started at the beginning of the month, and we are transitioning into that time of year where we're going to have the chance for strong to severe storms again, really for the next couple of months, through March, through April, through May, and I still like to stay on guard a little bit through the first half of June, though the severe threat will start to shift into the central and northern plains in the northern U.S. as we go deeper into the summer months. But certainly this time of year right now, this is where you look for severe weather. Portions of the southern plains, Oklahoma, Texas, all the way over through Arkansas, Mississippi, Alabama. This is really the bullseye for late February, March, early April, and then that bullseye starts to slowly shift off towards the north. Let's say, hey, we have a chance again for some strong to severe storms as we go overnight into tomorrow morning. Today, though, we're pretty much quiet. A sprinkle or two is possible, maybe even a late day shower for our southeastern zones. But our threat, again, comes overnight, mainly, I think, 2 a.m., 1 to 2 a.m. at the earliest across our western zones, and then it shifts east. It is out of here by 8 to 9 a.m. 1 to 9 a.m. is the overall time frame for tomorrow morning. We do have a level 2 slight risk out. Again, as you go up the scale, the intensity of the storms goes up. You start to anticipate more widespread severe weather. Again, that's as you go up the scale. Down here on the lower end of the scale where we are, widespread severe weather not likely or anticipated, but the ingredients are there for a strong to severe storm or two. Again, a few instances of some of the stronger storms are possible, and then as you work your way up the scale, it becomes more widespread. You're going to see that graphic multiple times over the next couple of months, and I'll break it down for you every time. All right, water vapor imagery here. We have Pacific moisture streaming over Mexico into Texas. At the lower levels of the atmosphere, we have plenty of Gulf moisture in place. That's the fuel for the storm. Where's the storm? It's this little counterclockwise swirl right here. It's going to be moving through the desert southwest this afternoon. It's going to be moving east through our region as we go overnight tomorrow morning. That's going to be the lift. Again, it's going to interact with all the moisture. That's going to be fuel for the storm. We'll have wind shear turning and increasing with the winds with height. We have all those main ingredients that we look for coming together for scattered showers and thunderstorms across the region. I said this yesterday, and I still think it holds true. Better chances for severe weather, Oklahoma, North Texas. We're on the southern end of this, but we'll be watching this front moving east, and as it gets into West Texas, late evening, as early as 10 to midnight will be the window. We'll likely see some thunderstorm development to the west of us, and then we'll see that race east as we go through the rest of the overnight overnight hours. It's a Pacific front. I highlight that to say not a big push of cold air behind it, but that drier air, which we typically see behind Pacific fronts, will warm up with some sunshine, which will have abundant sunshine as we go through the day tomorrow. And we'll also have a return of that elevated grass fire danger with that dry air and windy conditions in place. We'll get to that tomorrow. Let's talk about the rain first. All right, cloudy skies are with us today. Again, we'll try to thin that cloud cover this afternoon, some breaks of sunshine. A spotty sprinkle can't be ruled out. You see the green on the map, just really picking up on that increased moisture across the region. A late afternoon, early evening shower can't be ruled out for our southeastern zones. Outside of that, we're mostly dry. 1 to 3 a.m. we start looking for the rain out across our western zones. 3 to 6 a.m. for I-35, and then 6 to 9 a.m. we see that rain moving out of our eastern zones. Again, you see some of the embedded reds and purples showing up there, just showing you again that we could have some of those embedded stronger storms. Breaking down that severe threat for you one more time. The damaging wind threat, 40 to 60 mile per hour, is low, but an embedded strong wind gust or two is possible. Tornado threat very low, but not zero. Better chances for that north of us. And then overall, our top threat is going to be the damaging hail, quarter to half dollar size, possibly up to ping pong ball size hail. Mostly cloudy, warm, muggy, breezy, very March spring-like here across central Texas. Upper 70s, low 80s for highs today. Mostly cloudy skies. The front in our eastern zones by 7 a.m. tomorrow. Still warm and humid ahead of it. A little bit cooler on the backside. Next chance for rain, if you're really wanting some more rainfall, not coming till early next week.